Hey guys, Silverbacked here. Thanks for joining me for another video. And yes, I'm going to go through the 5-day outlook using Heikin-Ashi candles for the top 20 largest cap cryptos. The only main edge is I'm using Heikin-Ashi candles, and obviously there's a little bit of a minutia there where I can basically it gives me sort of an instinct as far as when there's price indecision, so I can move my stop losses closer so I can get out of assets if they are shaky, or have really nice wide stops if the asset is not shaky. So in very, very simple terms, that's exactly what I'm doing over on a 5-day chart. So just starting off here with Bitcoin. Now these first bank of assets here are the ones that I've actually sold, so I might be getting back into them. So it looks like we're going to be looking at the end of that five-day candle there. This is the new candle. Again, it's only 22 minutes worth of data, so I'm ignoring this last candle. If you're trying to follow along with what I'm doing, turn into Heikin-Ashi, and then basically, we still got a red candle there on the second last candle. So unfortunately, Bitcoin's not back into the portfolio. So we stopped out at 62,386. Maybe in another 5 days I'll see how this if this turns into a green candle, and we'll follow the trend. Otherwise, we're out of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is not a buy. Ethereum is not a buy. We got out of that. It has come up above where we stopped out at 2402. Because it would dip down, stopped us out, and then it's come back up, but it's also still in the red now. So again, unfortunately, no Ethereum. Solana, again, second last candle's red. We're looking for that to be green for my position to change. So no Solana, no Chainlink, red, big fat red. Dot, nope. XRP that was a good choice to get out at 57 cents. It's now 53.5. Cardano, we got out of that. It is a little bit higher than when we got out, but again, it hasn't turned green yet. Bitcoin Cash is definitely, we're out. It's all red. AVAX, we're out. Still in the red but turning green. And what do we got here? So we've got Dogecoin. Dogecoin, we did get stopped out, so that's why it's in the sold column. Again, we still haven't got any green yet. Not doing that. Ton, we're out of that, and so actually all the sold coins remain sold. So let's have a look at the dollar. The dollar is pumping. Go to a daily time frame, and you can see it's almost following the path that I've created. So it's got the potential to get up to this sort of level up here, and that generally will put some pressure on the crypto markets and the stock markets. I just drew this just generally speaking, but just eyeballing it. But what date is that? That is the end of this month. It has the potential, to stay within this larger sort of like time frame. It's got a lot of support at this level, so we're definitely going to get bounces at that level. We've had it 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5, 6, say 5 times. Again, I don't know what the potential is for it to get back down to that level, but if we're going to see the crypto market go into a bull run, then obviously we're going to have to see a break of this level here. So yeah, basically that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a break of this sort of area, and then we're off to the races. Because like when the dollar's strong, there's an inverse correlation to the crypto market and stock markets, and as you can see, it's really, this is the daily chart, so that's basically showing it. It's not really slowing down. And there's that, look, using my own metrics, there's no wicks below these things, so there's no price indecision. If I go to a 5-day time frame, yep, no wicks below it. So I'm anticipating that it's looking as though currently the price of the dollar is getting stronger. But see if we can buck the trend and just buck it down with whatever you've got. If it's trending, hold it. If it's not, I'll get out of it. So this long list I've got over here is basically the stuff I'm not even in Bitcoin and Ethereum with Solana. So some of the top coins. So anyway, Long story short, let's check on, this is a 5-day trend, Hikinashi on Binance. So that's a no. Oh, actually no. This is if I'm making a decision to stay in it, that's different. All right, but I wouldn't buy it now because it does have a red candle, but we actually got in down at this little level here about 506. And then I've adjusted the stop loss up to here, which is 533. It's gone up and down. It has gone red, but it hasn't actually quite stopped out. So, so we're actually still in that trade. And unless it breaks down below $533.20. So that's an existing current hold. Don't buy it now, but if you have got it already, that's something we're holding. I hope that makes sense. Litecoin. Litecoin we've been holding since sort of this level here. It hasn't broken through our $61.35 stop loss level. Essentially, that would be the level that would go beyond the 5-day candle volatility. If it goes beyond that sort of volatility to the downside, I'll want to get out of it. It hasn't triggered that yet, so we're still in Litecoin holding. Okay, B. Yeah, that's going well. It's a bit of an indecisive candle there, and the new candle, well, I mean, again, I don't give it any weighting at all. So we're holding that with a stop loss of $39.22 if it does turn nasty on us. Tron, we've been holding this back since August 13th. We've moved our stop loss up to here because we started to see some lower wicks. So that's created our base of where our stop loss would be, which is 14.609 cents. And again, that's been going up and down and up and down. The general trend has been like, almost straight up. So I'm just basically just putting my line in the sand just in case with that stop loss, just to make sure that I'm just going to jump out of it. You never know when it's going to turn around and start heading down. So I'm going with the flow. I'm going with the trend. At the moment, it hasn't broken. It's going sideways. It hasn't broken down. So we're still holding Tron. Don't buy it fresh if you haven't already got it. Sway. SUI, Sway. Apparently that's the way it's pronounced. I don't know. I have not checked that. Adam Stokes is the person I'm going by there. This has just been going from strength to strength. I've actually got a long on Sway at the moment, which is I think it's up crazy money. It's like 200% or something like that. It's absolutely nuts. Anyway, so we're holding this, and we've been holding it since down here. And look. There is no hesitation, no wicks below it, so it's a current hold. If you haven't got it, I would buy it and hold it, and I'll be putting out exactly when to get out, or certainly when the stop loss has to be brought closer. Near protocol, what are we? 8 minutes. Yes, that's cool. So near protocol, we have got a red candle, but we have been down at this sort of level, and it's been like performing really well. Now that candle has printed, I'm going to be moving up the stop to lock in our profits, just below where that wick was. So the stop loss on that is $4.38. SHIB is all green, but there is this candle here is got a wick below it with some price indecision. So even though it's been a profitable trade, I'm going to move the stop loss up to lock in those profits, so that the new 4 zeros, 1535 is the new stop loss on SHIB, and then that's been going really well. Pepe, Pepe is doing good, still in the green, but there is some indecision on this candle here, so I'm going to be moving that up. So we've got a no lose trade here now. So all those profits are locked in with a stop loss now at 5 zeros, 817 on Pepe, and that's basically it. So that's basically the wrap up and outlook for the next 5 days. As far as any sort of like if you're doing any five days sort of in the next 5 days sort of long positions or short positions. I won't cover the shorts because you can work that out yourself. Just do the reverse what I'm doing. I'm looking through the charts here, and I'll mark them There's nothing in here. Actually, there's not going to be anything there. So Binance, no. Litecoin, no. OKB, no. Tron, no. Sui, yes. So if you're doing if you're going to go long on a short term over the next four or 5 days, something to hold for the next 4 or 5 days on Sui, you be in that. Well, actually, I am in that. So no on Nia, no on Shib, and no indecision there on that candle on Pepe. So there's only one. Yeah, there's only one I would actually go into. What are we? 10 minutes 52. I'll just have a quick look at these charts for the DEX tokens, and I'll just go. Just again, this is long or short plays. If you're playing around in those markets, Gnosis, no. Aave, no. GMX, no. Uniswap, no. Rune, no. ZRO, no. Filecoin, no. Incentive token from Pulse Chain, yes, you would actually, if you got a leveraged market available to you, you could actually go long here. There's no price decision for the next 5 days. So I might mark this up and come back to it. Let's just actually let's do this. I'll go like that, and then select all of them and deselect a lot of them. Come on. All right. Okay. What was on? Oh, come on. No. Okay. So we were incentive token. I was saying that's sort of in the green there. I'll come back and have a look at that. Balancer, no. Cake, no. Stacks, no. Radium, no. Synthetics, no. Just assume I'm sorry. Okay. Aerodrome, yes. That is something if you wanted to, considering along. Looking quite good. DYDX, no. Phantom, Zeta Chain, Osmosis, no. Arbitrum, no. Arbitrum's getting hit lately. Same as Optimism, no. Fly was no, and EOS is no. Avo, AEVO, we pronounce it. ZRX, no. LRC, no. ASTR, no. WaxP, no. VChain, no. Hex, yes. You would actually, if you can find some along to do on Hex, you would do it. Layer 1X, no. Well, it looks like green here, but like there's a indecision candle on the last one that I actually pay attention to. Floki, no. Wrap Pulse, yes. You would actually consider going long on Wrap Pulse. Pulse X, same deal. Yes. Bullish on Pulse X. So I'm very glad to be able to say that. So we're coming up against a hard limit on the time. So I'm glad I fit all that in within that time frame. And awesome. So there's a top 20. There's a 5-day outlook, and there's some tips on exactly what I'm looking at if looking at leverage markets. And I should actually just turn all these off and only have Sui marked for my own reference, and that should be green. There you go. So there you go. So that's how I keep everything in order, as you can see there. All right, no worries. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for joining, and all the links are everything down the bottom to get my instant alert emails. You can get on there for free. I will see you. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next video.